Hello Bomb Bakers and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicole and if you're new here, I share lots of delicious baking and home style recipe and ideas. Today we're going to be making what I like to call Christmas potatoes or Thanksgiving potatoes, but they're actually going to be these beautiful roasted potatoes with cranberries, fresh herbs and some Parmesan cheese. These potatoes are a really beautiful addition to your Christmas feast or festive feast. So you can pair it with your turkey or a really beautiful glazed ham and some salads. And I'm sure you're gonna love this recipe. I am obsessed with potatoes, so I love this recipe and I hope you do too. There's only a few ingredients that you need for this beautiful recipe, and the main one is potato. So I have either quartered or halved mine depending on the size, and I've also steamed mine for about 5 minutes. And you want to steam it so that you make the potatoes really nice and tender, and it'll also help make them really soft in the center, and then we can make the outer really nice golden and crispy in color. We also have some fresh herbs, so I have here some thyme and some rosemary, and you can use any herbs that you like. I've also got some cranberries or some craisins, and depending on where you live in the world, and these are going to be really beautiful. And we're going to bring them to life in just a minute, so I'll tell you about that. We've also got some olive oil and some Parmesan cheese, and then of course salt and pepper. I will leave the ingredients in the description below for you, and if you want to download and print the full recipe, head to lebombaker.com. The first things that you'll need to do is grab yourself a baking tray of some sort, turn your oven on to 180 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and then boil your kettle because we're going to use some for the cranberries. And what we're going to do is we're going to just pour a little bit of boiling hot water over them, and it's going to, as I said, bring them back to life, and it'll help keep them really plump and moist for the recipe. I've just poured enough water to cover the cranberries, and we're just going to let it steep for 10 minutes and then we can drain it. Now we're just going to grab our steamed potatoes here and turn them out onto the tray. And then we're going to drizzle with some olive oil and season with salt and pepper. With your olive oil, give it a nice generous coating, and then with clean hands, we're going to toss it so that all of those potatoes are covered in the beautiful olive oil. Look how beautiful they look already, all glossy and coated in that gorgeous olive oil. I absolutely love the smell of olive oil. So now they're going into the oven for about 30 minutes, and then after that we'll add the rest of the ingredients to them and let them bake for about another 10 minutes or until they're completely golden and crispy. My cranberries have finished steeping for their 10 minutes, so I'm just going to strain them now, and they'll be ready for later when we add them to our potatoes. Hot potato, woohoo! All right, bakers, I have just taken the potatoes out of the oven after 30 minutes and they are looking fabulous. So now just give them a little bit of a toss and coat them in that oil again, and then we can kind of gather them together on the baking dish here, and we'll start to sprinkle with our other ingredients. First up, Parmesan cheese. Then our cranberries. And then you can add your herbs, and I'm just going to do them in nice big chunks, and you can break yours up smaller if you like. This is your dish, you get creative. How absolutely beautiful does this look already? I love those Christmas colors coming through. This red is so gorgeous. But now it's back into the oven to bake for another 10 minutes or until it's nice and crispy. And the last 10 minutes of cooking is going to get that Parmesan cheese really nice and crunchy. It's going to infuse the potatoes with these beautiful herbs that we've got here, and the little pops of cranberry are also going to come through. I can't wait to eat it. Wow, look at these, so beautiful. Yum. Looks delicious. Wow, these potatoes look so beautiful. I cannot wait to eat them. How pretty does it look with the Christmas colors as well? Love that combo of the red and green. So all that you need to do now is find yourself a pretty dish to serve this in, accompany it with some turkey or ham and some salad, and happy days. So check out this gorgeous crispy Parmesan here on the top. Can't wait to eat that. That's going to be really delicious. And our herbs here have started to go nice and crispy as well. And then you get that little pop of the cranberries. Thank you so much for joining me in the kitchen today and baking these beautiful roast potatoes with Parmesan herbs and cranberries. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Le Bon Baker, for all tips, tricks and recipes for the home baker. And thank you already to my little community who have already subscribed. And I have a new video coming out every week, so hit that bell. I am so ready for this. Wow. So many flavors. These are really, really good potatoes. Really nice and soft on the inside, crispy on the outside, little bit of crunchy, melted Parmesan. Amazing. You have never had potatoes like this before. Wishing you a very Merry Christmas, and may your Christmas stockings be full of delicious potatoes.